Can you guys hear me?
Your shit's working again now.
That's crazy that the fucking whole game shut it down like that on PC. Wow. I might have to run it on Xbox tonight. Yeah, PC gaming can do some fucked up shit. Hey Ashley, thank you, sweetheart.
Oh, Jesse, listen to this. Giggle Pickles was saying she won't fly on an airplane because she said last time she flew on an airplane, when they landed, they hit black ice and started doing donuts on the runway.
Damn.
I just started laughing. I'm like, airplanes don't do donuts on the freaking
Oh, yeah.
That's what I said. I was like, damn. That's
And like any major airport is gonna have where there's gonna be no black ice, you know.
Oh, I know. I said, man, the ground crew must have really failed. And then I said, what is it, a big airliner? She goes, no, it was a little bit smaller. It was a Piedmont Airbus.
She was riding a Cessna or some shit, you know?
No, she said it was bigger than she said it was bigger. It wasn't a Cessna. But she said it was a Piedmont Airbus. Piedmont's an airline back there. So I looked up Airbus. They only make big planes. I think the smallest one they made was like 130 passengers. That lady, man, she just got stories up the yin yang, man. And then she was telling me and Jacob everything she was taking with her on this hike. And Jacob goes, are you going to bring a wagon to pull behind you with all that stuff? She's talking like a change of clothes for every day. I'm like, man, if you're going to be camping, hiking, you need as much room as you can in your backpack. I said, just take a couple change of clothes and wash them in the creek if you have to. And
yeah, if anything, you want something like to retain water, you know.
Yeah. And then she started talking about this bladder bag that she has, like some people call them, like Jacob said, they call them camel bags or whatever. It's just a bladder bag that goes on your back with a straw, like a hose in the straw. And I said, how much does it hold? And she goes, it holds 50 liters. I started laughing. I go, 50 liters? She goes, yeah. I go, Giggle Pickles. You know those 2-liter bottles of soda? She goes, yeah. I said, that would be 25 of those.
It'd be like a bathtub almost, right?
Yeah. And then she goes, oh, no. And then she changed it. She goes, oh, I'm not talking about that. She goes, I'm talking about my backpack. Because it holds 50 liters of stuff. I'm like, they don't measure backpacks.
No one measures stuff with liters.
All hail the Dark Witch has gone.
Hey, Pesci, can I get a couple liters of Bud? You know, like.
Dude, that woman's fucked.
I'm gonna go buy some jeans. I'm gonna get a couple liters of blue jeans.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude, I was laughing so hard. I can't wait to hear Tards on Deck review that show.
What's good, Ro?
Field day.
What's going on, yo?
What's up, bro?
How's everybody doing?
Oh, it's a beautiful Thursday night. I think we got some storms a little bit later, but
What's up?
Got a calzone waiting for later for a midnight snack, you know.
Damn, a whole calzone?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
My daughter's in surgery room down in Cabo San Lucas. So if you want to say a prayer for her, I appreciate it.
Most definitely will. Who said that?
Boss man.
Well, when did she go in?
Just about 30 or 40 minutes ago. She got admitted last night. And down there, you got to pay everything up front. They don't bill you. So it's cost her a little bit of money so far. Fortunately, her insurance works with a company down there that pays the hospital directly, and then her insurance will reimburse that company. And then she'll have to get reimbursed when she gets back. So, yeah, I figure the surgeries alone has got to be at least 15,000-20,000. You know, if it's anything like here.
So you trying to get the tribal chief to turn into Pastor Rome. Okay.
Nah, I just say prayer if you could, if you pray.
What's her name again?
I don't want to say it because we're live right now. Yeah, just say Jay. We'll call her Jay.
All right, give the tribal chief a moment, you guys.
Oh, you don't have to do it on air. I just mean, if you do pray, keep her in your prayer.
No, because actually, it's the right time for it, though.
Okay.
Just give me a moment. Right now, Father God, I'm calling you to cover Jay as she went into surgery. Please guide the hands of the surgeons, knowing they know not what they do, but guide their hands so they know what they're doing. Please keep her family safe from all hurt, harm, and danger. Please keep her spirits up, knowing that she will come out of it and will claim you as the victory. Right now, I cover her in your blood. Let her know that she's not going through that alone. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen. Thanks, brother.
Amen. Lord, hear my prayer.
He does. He hears them all.
And I mean, thanks for asking me to do that because I am an evangelist at my church, so that's what I'm
All
supposed to
right.
do.
All right. Good to hear that.
But just I'll keep her in my prayers.
Thank you, sir.
Of course, the tribal chief cares about all his family, extended and PWO family.
Stick together, brother.
And I'll make sure I say a prayer for her Sunday while I'm in church too, and I'll leave her name on the altar.
Thank you, sir. I'll send you a private message with her name.
Cool. Because actually, this Sunday is Children's Sunday, so it's the Sunday that I'm supposed to,
Yeah.
But she's gonna be all right. She's gonna be just fine.
Yeah, I have a good feeling about it. A lot of people are praying for her. So I was telling them earlier the good thing is she's at a private hospital, not one of those government ran deals. So they said it's very, very clean and everyone's very nice and speaks English and not one. I mean, some of those hospitals in Mexico are pretty bad. The ones that are for the people down there that don't have insurance.
Doing in a Mexican restaurant or a hospital?
She's down in Cabo on vacation, and she's in surgery right now. She had to go in yesterday.
Thank you, LV.
You know, I pray that God guides their hands in the right direction and not the wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not a huge major deal. It's not, they're not cutting her open completely, but it's still, anytime you go under anesthesia,
Anytime
you
you go
never
to
know what could
Mexico.
happen.
Of course, dude.
Yeah.
Of course.
How you doing, Rome?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Just got off of work. Felt like I have a whole lot off my chest.
Yeah.
Decided to come holler at my boys, see how y'all was doing.
That was
Hanging.
a slow week for me.
I'm still mad that somebody bought that Yukon.
Oh, no, you didn't want that one.
I ain't care if I'd have got it out here and
I
got
could
it
get
to the
you a
right
nicer
mechanic.
one than that.
Dude, I wouldn't have cared. I'd have got it to the right mechanic.
You're right. It wasn't really broken. It wasn't really broken. It had some. It needed to be painted.
Shoot, I got a guy up the street. I wouldn't even painted it. You know what I would have done with it? I'd have had that
What?
whole thing final wrapped.
Final wrap.
Wrapped it a whole new color.
I heard about that, or something like that. That's all it needed. It had some rust. What up, Schmidt? Get in here.
Hey, fellas,
JP
let me
was
hit you
looking
right
for
back.
you.
I got a phone call.
Okay,
All right,
brother.
Rome. Love you, brother. Love you, brother. Oh, what a shot! What a shot! 2 in the pink and 1 in the stink, like McCormick would tell you.
Hey, bow down to JP.
Bow down to JP! Hello, Crystal. Hello, Grandma. Bow down to JP.
Don't get confused with GP, man. It's gonna be all in the stink, you know.
JP and GP.
I told you, she's back to lying. Jacob Waters is
Yeah.
over there condoning that shit.
He's facilitating a liar. You know she lies.
McCormick, were you gonna get trained by Jacob Waters, or he was gonna train you or some shit?
Yeah, at one point he was gonna help me lose some weight. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a guy who lives across the street from me who does some shit like Jacob Waters does. I might fuck with him to get myself in shape too. Yeah, the guy said he'll charge me like some kind of fee. So you get a $200 plan, a $300 plan. I'm like, well, I'm always gonna go with the cheaper one.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm
You
gonna
know
keep
what I
on this
mean?
shit, you know?
He's a good guy, though. He lives across the street from me, and he owns the house next door. He lets me park cars there. Go to the lobby, BC, so I can see how much time until we start. It's tournament time, boys. Shout out to the 12 in the scripture. Shout out to Rome coming in and doing his prayer thing. Shout out to McCormick. Shout out to Jim Crick. Shout out to Boss Man. Shout out to Larry David. Shout out to Zimbabwe.
Speaking of Larry David, where's Barkley been?
And everybody's been doing their own thing this week, or doing whatever they've been doing.
Yeah.
Oh, Barkley's just waking up, you know, those
Yeah.
It's here California time too, you know, I'm gonna say.
My bad. Yeah, but it's early. Like I said, it's only 6:56 where he is. That's why I was like, if I was on California time, who knows what time I would start streaming at.
Yeah, one thing about
I mean, there would be some nights I would be able to stream early, but there would be some nights, you know, it's 7 o'clock over here. It's 4, and I'd be 4 o'clock in Cali. I'd probably be out doing shit.
But it's about like
California.
NFL shit, man. You gotta get up at
Hello,
like
Ann.
10 a.m. to watch a football game, you know, the early ones, you know.
Yeah, I
That
was
would be
used
the
to
only.
growing up.
That'd be the only plus.
and then Monday night the game comes on at 5 something.
Yeah,
When,
Same time,
it sucks.
I
Monday Night
like
Football's
when
on at 5 o'clock.
At the same time, I like when the games are coming on at 1, though. Because it
Well,
gives you
what I
time
liked
to
was-
kind of look at shit if you were a bettor, which I was for many years. But when, you know, betting on my own shit.
What I liked was Monday night football used to be on at 9 p.m. Eastern, so we get it at 6. Didn't have to stay up that late.
That would be a plus. There's a plus.
Yeah.
When you were younger, you never really cared what time Monday Night Football ended.
Oh,
at least I
man,
did.
when the Dolphins were on, I'd beg my mom to let me stay up. About 10 o'clock, she'd say, okay, that's enough.
I remember when I was in Vegas, watching Thursday Night Football was fucking wild, you know, because, it started at like 4 or 5 in the afternoon, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see that being weird. And that could be a problem, because if you're a worker, you might not be able to catch all them games.
Oh, yeah, I was there for pleasure. Yeah, well, my brother, it wasn't even pleasure. I was there for my brother's
Oh.
wedding, but, you know, like, it wasn't no fun for me, you know, but,
How much were you? Wait, I thought you made it sound like you were out there for a little bit. Were you out there for one Thursday?
no, like two or 3 days. No.
Oh, okay. So you're out there for one Thursday game.
Yeah, but it was
Okay.
it was
You made it
the.
sound like that. You were like,
No,
yeah, when I was living in
it-
Vegas, I was Thursday night games.
Oh no. And the game was Bears Raiders, and
Nice.
it was right after Justin Fields got hurt, so it was like their backup, and the backup fucking played like a hell of a fucking game, you know, like.
Glad you're
I
here,
got,
Alvin.
I got like $50 off that game. Yeah.
$50.
No, but
Well-
I spent it with weird drinking and shit like that early. You know, you're at a bar watching a football game, and it's like a weird.
Oh, I remember I had so much fun when I was in Vegas. I never wanted it to end. It was the one time in my life where I was like, man, I could do this forever. I saw Dennis Rodman there at the Tropicana. I was shooting dice, but he was going into a club and in an entourage, so it was easy to spot him. Because you'd see a million people walking, you're like, who the hell's that? And you see in the middle of them, Dennis Rodman wearing some hat that had like a feather sticking out of it, like super long. You know what I mean? Some fucking crazy ass hat. People were like, there's Rodman. I remember, I'm like, Dennis! He didn't look, but I'm just saying, I screamed it when they walked into that, because there's a club in the Tropicana. And I was shooting dice there, because I was staying at the hotel next door, which was Hooters. And Hooters didn't really have a great dice thing at night. So I'd walk next door to Tropicana. It'd be hot as fuck. But I remember I'd walk over there. It'd just be me, myself. I remember my chick would already be sleeping. I would leave.
Yeah, I can't believe the Tropicana is gone now. Hard
Yeah.
to believe. That was one of the early ones.
Well, I'm not shocked because when you go there, you could tell it wasn't really like it wasn't popping like they used to pop.
Yeah,
There's so
the one
much
time,
other
the
shit
one time
going
I was
on
at like
there.
a cheaper hotel, and everywhere in the whole hotel reeked of cigarette smoke. You know, like even the rooms and shit.
Yeah, that's normal.
The Tropicana?
No, I wasn't over there. I can't think what the first time I went. When I went for my brother's wedding, it was
when I was down there, you could smoke in any of them.
maybe
Yeah,
you could smoke in the
Tropicana-
you weren't supposed to be smoking up in the rooms though. You know, like
There was no non-smoking tables where I was at.
No, he's talking about the rooms.
The rooms were smoking too. They were smoked out. All it smelled was
shit.
weed and cigarettes.
But you can get smoking and non-smoking rooms.
yeah, like that shit ever works. You know.
BC said I dropped into Tropicana in 2007, and it was a smoke-filled dump. I loved it.
I always wanted to stay there just because it was one of the originals. But man, their rooms weren't cheap. I could get a free room at Harrah's or MGM. And man, Tropicana was expensive. They're all expensive now, though. Ever since the Raiders moved there.
Well, especially during that time of year. Yeah.
It was probably one of the funnest weeks of my life.
Dude, JP, we used to get rooms. If we didn't have a free room, we would pay like maybe $30 for a room at Harrah's, a nice hotel, because they want you there gambling. You know, it ain't that way anymore.
I think ever since COVID, they've kind of definitely like backtracked on like how like the quality of everything is, you know, as well. You know, like Vegas used to have like solid like entertainment all the time. I think now it's every once in a while like if you got the buku bucks to go to that Spear or whatever. Which
Yeah.
Frank said
I'd
stay
love
at
to
the
go see
Plaza or the Four Queens if you want.
I'd
the
love to go
OG
see music at
experience.
that fucking Spear. It's never shit I really like though that much, you know, like but.
Yeah.
Like, basically, you're seeing a band and like an IMAX fucking movie, you know, like is
That's one thing I never did. Go ahead, Pat.
No, I stayed at Mandalay Bay before. The Flamingo, Hooters, Tropicana I didn't stay at, believe it or not. I just went in there to shoot dice. And
I went to Flamingo the last time I was there. It was kind of grimy. Like at least the casino floor was kind of it was a.
And what's funny was I stayed at the hotel that was not even a casino next to Hooters because they had a fucking room for 30. And I was like,
Oh yeah.
what? Yeah, it was like a Motel 6 and they were running they had like a couple rooms that had no windows. And I'm like, I'm not going to be in the room.
Yeah.
Fuck me having a window. It was like
Yeah,
$30
you're able
room.
to crash for like 4 hours. Or
Well, I
something.
was smoking weed.
You don't
The
need
dude
that shit.
came up and he started hitting weed, right? And he goes, "You want a room for 30?" I'm like, "What's the gimmick?" And he goes, "No window. Smells like shit." I'm like, "The room smells like shit?" He goes, "Well, it smells like smoke." And I'm like, "Oh, I can live with
It
that."
smell like shit.
That's what he said. It didn't really smell like shit. I know what he meant. Compared to the other rooms, it definitely smelled like a closet, okay?
It was like
But I
it was a
in there
motel. It was a
for-
Motel 6 or some shit, you know.
But I only slept for like 5 hours, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I think maybe
Well,
four.
it's
I
like
mean,
all those people that paid all that money to go to like Disney World and shit, you know.
I
It's
think
like,
I only
how much time
wanted
are you
the room
staying
at
at the
that was
actual
before-
hotel? You know, like.
That was before weed was legal. So the only reason I was like, why did I get a room if I knew I was going to be up most of the night? Because I was trying to think about it, and it was so I could smoke, get a shower in.
Yeah, well, you got to have a place to go, you know, if you don't feel good or
Yeah,
beer
no, you're
luggers
right.
and all of that stuff.
That's pretty much what it was.
Keep a little booze up there because you guys go
Dude,
take
it
your
was
cup
the
and just fill it
darkest
up. You know,
hotel
up there,
room
you
in
know?
history, though. The darkest hotel room in history because no fucking windows, dude. I've never been in
Yeah.
a room like that.
Yeah, it's been like in a classroom
I
or
had
some
more
shit,
light
you
in
know?
jail.
I guess this is shit, right? This Vegas key is like they don't want you to know what time it is, right? Like they don't want you to know
Yeah.
what like what they don't want you to see the natural light, you know.
Yeah.
No, you're right. A lot of the casinos, there's really, you don't see
Yeah,
light often. That's a
you
good
never know
point.
what time of day it is, you know.
Well, you know what's so funny about Vegas? The strip is so lit up. It never felt like it really was truly nighttime. Yeah, it got dark, but it was always lights everywhere, and flashy, and
Hey, so Pesci, I think I may have told you this before, but like right across from, like where you know where the Mirage is, right?
yeah.
They had this like volcano. It was really like a waterfall in the shape of a volcano, and fire was coming out.
I know, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Dude, there were times that thing was frozen solid. It was so cold in Vegas. There were guys in wetsuits out there with picks and stuff trying to break up the ice. It was a trip, dude. People don't think it gets that cold, but man, it can get really cold in the desert. Yeah, it was frozen solid. I was there for New Year's Eve one time, and I was so sick I was stuck in bed. Couldn't even go outside.
I don't know. I like Vegas, but also there's like shit, like parts of it I don't like, you know, because like you have to see all the depressing shit, you know, like that's the part I hate. Like it's like hide those motherfuckers away from like the airport to you know the.
Dude, you want to see some really depressing stuff? Is go into a pawn shop, not the one on TV, but the regular ones. Dude, you'll see people
Oh
going
yeah,
in
people
there.
lose their fucking shorts and shit. Yeah, give it her wedding rings and shit.
Yeah, there's like I saw a guy come in with a little tiny like boom box. It wasn't that big, and he's just like shaking real bad. And he's
Oh,
like, "Yeah,
shit.
can I get?" He's like, "Can I get $50 for this?" And
Oh,
I was like, "Man,
yeah, we'll
like,
give you 5, maybe.
he goes, dude, he goes, I can't give you $50. He's like, how about 40? Guy's like, dude, I can give you like 15. He's like, I'll take it. He's like, yeah, it was sad, man. You probably figure his whole house is probably pawned, you know, somewhere in the shops around town. Yeah, there's some desperate people that live there.
It was my brother. His wedding was at the they have like a museum or some shit where it's like all the old signs, like the neon signs. You can go and visit. You know, like but that's where he had like his like actual like wedding at. You know.
Yeah.
And the area around there is fucking just, it's like it's all junkies and shit. You know, like it's like
Yeah.
we're getting on the car. I mean, I don't have no suit on. I probably had like a collared shirt and shit, but like. I'm like, oh man, like worse than shit you see, like even like where like the heroin people are in Chicago, man. Like it was just like this like I hate to say scum of the earth because those people are still people, you know, but like it was like people that were it's like there's like you're like there's no turning back, you know, there's no.
Yeah.
These are the last. Like, there's no redemption. There's no way to get out of this shit. You know, like.
Yeah, we were talking to some people, like some of the dealers and stuff that live there, and we asked them, you know, what's it like off the strip? Like, what's it like living here? And he used that term. He goes, man, some of the biggest scum of the earth live here in this town.
Schmidt says it's crazy expensive living in Vegas now. Not shocked. It used to be you could probably
I think it's
get a lot
probably
of
depends
cheap
where you
rooms
live.
and
You
shit.
know, like because I know a bunch of scumbags like from Chicago that moved there. You know, I think it depends how close you are to the. There's no turning back. You know, there's no.
Yeah.
There's no turning back. You know, like.
Yeah.
There's no. There's no turning back. You know, there's no. 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 There
Yeah, I knew we used to be the fastest growing city in the U.S. A lot of people moved there.
Yeah, I think it's one of those spots where if you have like enough money to spend, you're fucking straight. But if you don't have, like, you're barely close. There's no middle ground, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, the average rent there for an apartment is 14, 13. And the average size of an apartment is 895 square feet. Studios go for around 973. Wow, 2 bedrooms are over 1,500. 3 bedrooms are 1,800. Wow. Man, that's crazy. They didn't used to be that bad.
No. You said what used to not be that bad? What, the hotel rooms went up? You
No,
can't
the
get
rents
cheap
and
shit no more?
No, I'm talking about like the apartments in Vegas. They used to be pretty cheap. Now they're not at all.
Oh.
Yeah, but the rooms went up too, man. Pesci,
Well, a lot of people moved out of California because they liked the taxes they had there.
Yeah. But when we went to see the Raiders and Dolphins play in Vegas, the rooms were like $3 something a night, and man, we never paid more than $50 back in the day, and we rarely even paid anything. We always got
2012. I got some cheap rooms.
What a cool fucking stadium! I only even seen the outside. I never even went inside. But where Raiders play, where is SoFar or whatever stadium?
It's cool. The only thing.
Are you talking about the Raiders?
I know it's a big. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think they got air conditioner in there, don't they?
Oh, they have to.
Okay.
Are they? The stadium's cool, but man, when you're inside, it doesn't feel that big. But I know it does hold a lot of people, but it doesn't feel like it's that big. And someone told me that about the Georgia Dome, where the Falcons used to play, and that thing held like 100,000 or something, and people said that just didn't feel that big in there.
I've been to like a Notre Dame football game, and I think that's probably that's better than like the biggest.
Oh, you
like,
live by the Notre Dame game?
Oh yeah, when I was younger, yeah, we went.
I'm saying, how far are you from the Notre Dame where they play football?
No traffic, an hour and 20 at the most. South Bend, Indiana. It's not very far. I mean, you go past Gary and shit, but you know.
Bastard Wise Dog said is Bolin renting rooms in his house again. For OEW,
Yeah, my ex
OEW
from
flunky.
South Bend. Hey, it's Shim.
Get in there, Schmidt.
Yeah.
What's going on?
What up, Shim?
Not too much. Long day. About to play some kart. I haven't seen any of you guys out in a while.
I'm in a tournament for Rocket right now, or I'd join you.
Okay. What's Rocket?
It's Rocket League. It's the game where you play. It's a free game. It's a game where you play soccer with cars. It's raw. I mean, it's super fun.
Check it out.
Yeah, I mean, it's super fun, easy to learn.
It's on Switch?
It's on every system, yep. What'd you say, boss man?
You know why they tore the Tropicana down?
No.
That's where the A's stadium's going to be.
The what stadium?
The A's, the Oakland A's. They're moving to Vegas. That's where their stadium's going to be.
Wow. So what happened? The MLB just bought out the Tropicana or whatever?
I don't know how it works. No idea.
Maybe so. If they took down
City
Tropicana, I
probably
wonder
does.
if they took down Hooters.
Yeah. I think it's more Las Vegas. I think they probably paid for the demolition and shit. Yeah.
I think Hooters is still there.
I love how in Vegas, if you have to like cross the street, like Kenny Quarter, it could take you like 15 minutes.
Yeah,
You know?
I remember that. You could go across the street in a taxi, and it could be a $20 ride.
Well, dude,
Yeah.
when's the last time you were there?
That was like
Last year.
2014.
Okay, so
Take the train usually, I guess, nowadays. Yeah.
okay, so in the past, Pesci, you could walk up and down either side of the strip. Now on the Caesar Palace side, dude, you have to walk through all these shops and crap. It's like a mall you're walking through. It's horrible. You can't. It's not like because you used to be able to cross in different places. Not anymore, man. It's really bad what they did on that side. Yeah, they I don't know what
I was
they were
down
thinking.
there before that race. It was chaos.
Oh,
That was right when my brother got married. Yeah, it was when they're setting up for the fucking
Yeah.
Formula One or whatever.
I was staying down at Bello. Had some comps. I should do another Vegas trip.
hey, it says here that the stadium, the Raiders Stadium, will be doing WrestleMania in April 2025.
Yeah, I know.
where they're gonna
It's
be.
next year, I think.
Yeah.
The all Samoan pay per view.
Wouldn't be surprised. Thank you, Emily.
It's funny the Las Vegas Strip isn't really in Las Vegas. It's in a place called Paradise. Vegas is really downtown, like the old casinos.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I loved when I went to Vegas both times. It's fun.
Yeah, and I haven't. I've never stayed downtown. I kind of wanted to stay in some of those older ones just for the nostalgia of it.
Like the gold nugget or some shit.
Oh, I
Gold
went
Nugget.
past the Gold Nugget. Now, what's funny about the Gold Nugget is that's on Fremont. That's like a big party center down there.
That's old Las Vegas, though, right? Fremont is old Las
Yeah.
Vegas.
Yeah, yeah, that was where I had the time of my life on Fremont. They were doing $5 craps the one night, and they had a crapless craps game there where you can't crap out unless you get like the 7, of course. But like you could roll a 12, you could roll a 2.
That's where I saw the scumbag. Pesci's all excited about. I was all excited because they had like dollar big ass beers and shit. You know?
Well, dude, we were drinking all night. I remember it was like you get some tall boys for real cheap. There was
Fremont is
lines
fun.
out the wazoo to get food. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
'Cause it was so late.
I think I got like a cheap ass hot dog and like a tall ass cheap ass beer for like $2. You know.
Yeah. Oh, I had a great time. For some reason, whenever I'd be walking around Vegas, I'd eat a lot of hot dogs. I don't know what it was. I'd get like a hot
I
dog
mean,
every
they're
couple
so
minutes.
cheap and shit. You know.
When I was playing poker, I love eating hot dogs.
Do the strip clubs down there are such scams, by the way?
There was one strip club we went to, it was 50 just to get in.
50
Yeah.
just to get inside? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it sucks, dude.
So if
Oh,
you
yeah.
take if you take an Uber, right, to the strip club, right, or you ask like your Uber driver like where's a good one to go to, and they take you there, right, they get a cut from the strip club, but in order to pay for that, they charge you more money. Like they charge you the Uber rate, which is uber expensive.
When I was in Vegas, they didn't have Uber yet. So that tells you how
No,
long ago
so-
I was in. Uber
so,
wasn't
yeah.
a thing yet.
So I told them, like, so when they're asking what the cover was, it was like 75, it was something ridiculous. And I was just like, no. I was
Yeah,
like, no, I'm not
75
paying it. I'm
bucks,
going to go
man.
somewhere. No, I took a stupid $10, I don't know, it was like a $10 Uber there, you know. I don't know what the Uber driver was, he getting
Do the
25
taxi
bucks or
cabs
something?
still exist on there, Shim?
I don't know. They might have. I think you got to call them.
Oh, that's
75,
crazy. They used
75
to
bucks
just
going
sit
into
out
a
in
strip
front of the
club.
hotel.
Yeah, I was
That's
like,
crazy.
no, I was like,
Oh
no,
yeah,
it's stupid. I'm not paying 75
they
bucks.
still got they still got cabs, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
I
it's
was
They
all
probably had
it's
to
all a
lower
set
their
rate, like all
rates.
zones and shit. You know, like
They probably had to lower their rates.
but 75 bucks getting into a strip club.
Yeah, no, I told them I wasn't going to pay
At
it.
that
And
point,
then
you
they're
might as
like,
well you better get a fucking hand job or some shit. You know, like
And in the
no,
strip
no.
club,
Then
we had
he's
to
like,
pay
oh,
50. Was a nice
then he
club.
let me in for
It's a
40
nice
bucks. I'm
place.
like, I'm just not going to go in. I'll go somewhere else. I mean, I'm like, I'll pay something
Oh,
normal,
JP, and
reasonable.
that's
You want
out of
40
state
bucks? I'll
too.
give you 40 bucks. I'm not paying 75.
That's out of state. Because I had
And
to pay
that's
50,
after
by
the,
the way. If you had a
that's
state
after,
ID, I think you only paid maybe like 14 or something.
oh okay.
Yeah, out of state you paid 50.
But still,
That's how they hustle.
that's retarded for like what like the amount of people are gonna go. I guess people are gonna be that horned up where they want it just to begin with. You know, like where I don't know. I couldn't pay 75 bucks just to get in, and there's nothing included. You know, like.
yeah, no, there was nothing
You should at
included.
least
I
get
was just saying, it was
you should at
stupid.
least get a dancer too for
Yeah,
fucking
he got a
75 bucks.
dancer
What?
too. Yeah,
Like
right.
40 bucks? Not even paper lap bands. I was just pissed off. I don't know. Trying to charge that kind of money to get in.
Or yeah, at least like some drink tickets or some shit. You know, like I don't know what.
Yeah, you know what? If it came with 2 drinks, because, you know, they're going to charge probably, what, $15 at least?
Oh, definitely.
Places to get you. So I take my kids to a carnival today, right? And they get, they each win a goldfish. So that means that, you know, Daddy's got to go buy a fish tank. Daddy's got to get fish food. We got to get rocks for the fish tank. And a plant for the fish
Those
tank.
shits aren't gonna live for like longer than like a week and a half. You know.
Probably not. But whatever. So I spent $100 on a stupid goldfish. Everything is getting more expensive. I don't know what they're talking about when they say, like, you know, inflation is up 3% or something like that. When you go to the store and buy stuff, when you go buy gas, I mean, anything, I feel like things are up, like, from where they were 2 years ago, 3 years ago, probably around at least 15%. So I don't know where they get these numbers of, oh, inflation is at 3% or 5%. I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, everything is at least 15% more than it used to be. And that means when you're getting your car fixed, right, it's up like 15% more on parts and labor. So, like, that shit's really costing you almost in a way like 30% more. Same thing with construction. Like materials going
Only
up.
one
labor's
round one,
gone up.
baby. All right, win's a win, BC. They're using crooked math to make inflation look low, says BC.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, definitely. Like, anything that could be manipulated that's like not like a real factor to be manipulated is
Yeah, because they don't want to make it seem as bad as it is before the election.
yeah.
Dude, and I don't understand. Like, I feel like this is like really the two best candidates in 8 years that the Democrats can come up with are Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. There is no one in the Democratic regime with half a brain. It's like they don't want that though, because they want these machines that they can just control and who don't
They
have
like
their own
puppets.
opinion.
They don't want the real leaders. Don't want to be seen.
It's all controlled by George Soros and his friends.
Like I said, the real bosses usually like to be undercover.
Soros, he's the one who funds all of the like everybody who's like, think about it, both Kamala and what's his name, Walt, they're both former prosecutors. Who's the one who directly pays to finance all of these prosecutors' campaigns in blue states, including the ones who went after Trump? It's all Soros's money. Who gets these prosecutors with Democratic leftist agendas? And he is like, I don't know, he's trying to control America by controlling the judicial system and sneaking into the president's office, essentially, to do whatever he wants to do. It's like a whole smoke and mirrors show. People are asking, oh, who's running the White House? I mean, who's been running now, right? Because it seems like there's nobody in office, but really, who's ever been running the White House? It hasn't been Joe Biden. It's not Kamala Harris. Who's running the White House?
Well, I think that debate showed you who was not running the White House when fucking Joe Biden was up there clicking and clacking it.
Yeah, I'd probably say around like Kennedy, probably. Was like the last real election that was like a real election, you know. And even then, it was still influenced, you know, obviously by like maybe not as big as like a outside conglomerate, but
dude, Kennedy would have lost that to Nixon if it hadn't been for the crooks in Chicago.
Yeah, the machine politics. I mean, but
yeah.
What happened?
And that's why they were pissed off, because
and that was all working for the fucking mob. So you know that's
well, that's why the mob was pissed off, because Kennedy's dad said that they wouldn't go after him, and Robert Kennedy went after him. That's why they wanted him gone. Yeah, there were a lot of people that wanted Kennedy out of office.
Did they have Social Security when Kennedy was president? Mark Rebel Games, what up, brother? He said Trump Vance.
Social Security was invented as like a pension. It wasn't for people on disability, but I'm not sure.
Not Social Security, fucking security for the fucking president.
Oh, Secret
Service.
Secret Service. I said Social Security.
No, because Kennedy had Secret Service.
Yeah, he had Secret Service, Pesci, but
didn't do a very good job.
Well, here's why. There's a video you can watch on YouTube when they made that turn. The Secret Service that were supposed to be riding on the back of the car, their boss told them to get off and stand back. They wouldn't let them be anywhere near the car. And you can see the guys throwing their arms up in the air like, why? Yeah. They knew it was going to happen. And there's the real
I'm
form.
curious about that question though. You know, when did
You know what? I think it started in to begin with something to do with counterfeit money, if I remember right.
I thought that was like the CIA or the FBI or some shit. Was the
No, that was Secret Service. But yeah, there's a
oh, supposedly
there's
1865 Secret Service was for for yeah. So William Wood was the first head of Secret Service. And he was the guy that served in the Civil War. So yeah, 1865 was the. Yeah, I guess modern Secret Service. Yeah, I don't know when it started.
well, it's the
Bill
same.
Clinton did start that other Secret Service, you know, that Monica Lewinsky used to provide. Oh my God.
Oh yeah,
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Jim. There's
Wasn't
on
it
YouTube.
Clinton
Watch,
that said, sorry.
you can watch the unedited Zapruder film, and you see the driver turn around with a gun and shoot Kennedy right in the head.
Huh.
It was the driver that did it, and the
driver of the
Zapruder
car?
film. Yeah, because they always said, why does the driver put his brakes on right there? Well, they never showed you the full thing, but now it makes sense. He put his brakes on, turned around and shot him right in the head, and that's the original Zapruder film. Because we got to remember that film was never released until the 70s.
How did his wife not see that?
Well, he had been shot in the throat, and she was tending to him, and the driver turned around and blew his brains out. Because people that were on the driver's side on the grass over there, they kept saying that the shot came from that side, and other people kept saying no, it came from the grassy knoll. There were multiple shooters though. They made sure they were going to get him. But you can watch that film.
Who was after?
Punch a Hole put it up in the chat a week or so ago, but I've known about it for years.
Who was after him?
Oh, dude, the mob, the CIA, the Cubans, you name it, man.
CIA.
Yeah, because he said he was gonna splinter the CIA, bust them up like a box of toothpicks. He hated the CIA. He was gonna get rid of it.
And you know who were big CIA guys? George Bush Senior.
Yeah, and Bush Senior to this. Well, not he's dead now, but he always said, "I don't remember where I was when Kennedy got shot." Who doesn't remember that? And then he said,
"That's like
he said, well, I wasn't." He goes, "I wasn't in Dallas." But there's a picture of him standing in front of the Dallas police station that day. It's just nuts. He was head of the CIA at the time.
Pretty much any of the Warhawks were, all like CIA guys.
Yep.
I can't believe Biden was really gonna run again. I mean, what kind of and now Kamala is the replacement? Like, oh my God! Like, don't they realize like a country we look like the biggest freaking idiots?
Yeah.
Like it's so extreme. Like, they can't just find anybody. I don't know. Pick a guy who works at a fucking bakery. I don't care. Anyone. Anyone. I mean, just like, what?
And
think about this. Think about how much dick Kamala Harris has stuck to become the presidential nominee.
Yeah.
How many dicks?
Yep.
Do you think? I wonder. Well, or how many times? Let's say that. You think it's got to be over? I would say over 200 times. He probably said. It
Who
could have
was it?
been a
Was
repeat
was
of the
was it
same one.
Nancy Reagan that used to be the like a blowjob like a politician? But
No.
it was somebody. Or no, they got their fucking thing from.
They do say though, Kamala sucked her way to the top.
Yeah, she dated Willie Brown. He was the most powerful man in California. And here's the interesting thing about Willie Brown. Condoleezza Rice, who I love Condoleezza Rice. She called Willie Brown and told him make sure he didn't fly on 9/11. Yep.
Who did?
Condoleezza Rice used to be a Secretary of State. She called Willie Brown,
I like
Democrat from California.
It was under Bush.
Yeah. She said, don't fly on 9/11. They knew it was going to happen. They're all behind it. That's why they don't like Trump, because he's not in their little club.
I think he was part of the club and he broke off from it. You know.
Nah, I don't think he was never into politics. Into that.
Well, I think he was in with the I think he was in with the Clintons to a point. You know.
Well, he was friends with them, but they weren't talking to him about starting wars and all that crap.
Birds of a feather flock together.
Yeah, I remember that debate that Biden and Trump had. That was like a Saturday Night Live skit.
Yeah.
It was an absolute joke.
Denise said they were behind it. Unfortunately, I was there.
9/11.
I forgot. I don't know what. Mark Rebel Game says, "What do y'all think about
I was in school.
Waltz having a National Guard shooting with paintball
like 6 or
guns
7
during
grade.
COVID?"
Say it again, Pesha.
Hold on. It's what Mark Rebel Games' comment.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
God, I keep mentioning everything. He said, "What do y'all think about WALZ having the National Guard shooting people with paintball guns during COVID in 2020?"
And I don't know if I
said yes.
Never heard about it. I'm gonna say it. I'm just gonna go with, unless there's like some evidence proven, but I'm gonna say that's bullshit. But you know,
And I think if they're justified in shooting whoever it is, they should at least shoot them with pepper balls. They should at least shoot them with pepper balls. They're not children. Like, we're not playing paintball. Some serious shit. Get out of here. You know.
I live in a total like liberal fucking libtard city, and like that's like an outlandish thing, you know. Like,
I mean,
they might have stopped you from going to a funeral, but they weren't gonna stop people from having parties and shit. Like, people were still having parties and shouting in the street. No one did shit.
PC says giving Trump 1 year in prison, September 18th.
Okay, but in retrospect, right?
Oh, wow.
Who was right and who was wrong with that?
Denise
the
says she
pandemic.
worked on the 100th floor of the World Trade Center.
Yeah,
Wow,
that's
Denise.
crazy.
Damn.
Wow. Well, I'm glad you made it out.
How did she?
Give me 1 second.
Hmm.
Be there. Let the dog in.
Wow, that's crazy. There's so many stories though about people who like were late for work that day or missed a train or
Who
Yeah.
was the guy? The guy from
or
Family.
missed the flight.
The guy from Family Guy was supposed to be on one of those flights. Seth.
McFarlane.
Yeah, he supposedly had like a hangover or some shit, and didn't make his flight.
That
It
was
was
the owner, the leaseholder. He always ate
Dude, I
breakfast.
don't care if I'm on that plane, right? I know it's gonna go. I'm fucking. I don't know. You have a whole plane full of people. You can't fight the fucking terrorists. That's what the
Off to
Pennsylvania ones did.
Neverland. Hello,
I'd rather
Nicole.
crash that fucking plane than because it's crashing anyway.
I'd rather not be crying and then biting someone's fucking nose off or some shit. You know.
Yeah, I'd rather these go out, give myself a chance.
Or at least like whack off or some shit. You know, like at least like fucking go out fucking like.
Hello, Nicole.
You get that fucking fear boner and shit. You just fucking go.
Pudjo's not here. He'll be here tomorrow.
No, I'd be hitting chicks up.
Hey man, this is our last 20 minutes. You know, like you want to give me a blowy. You know, like.
Oh yeah, if you have like 10 minutes, you know.
Off to Neverland. How's you still doing karaoke at the bar, Shim?
I haven't done it in a while just because the summer's been kind of busy, but I'm doing it this coming Monday again.
I might have to come up there one time when you're there.
Yeah, please do. I'm usually there after 10 on Mondays. Gilbert's Tavern.
They got food there?
Unfortunately not.
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say I'll come
Yeah,
get a
no
meal.
food.
I haven't drank in so long, but I mean I'd go up there and have something to drink, I guess.
We could always go over to Fox's next door, you know, grab something to eat over there, and then, you know, go over to Gilbert's.
Is that really you, Reverend?
Or we could bring it over, you know, take it to go.
Yeah, Gonzo, I'm familiar with the guy in prison that says he shot JFK. I'm just not sure how credible he is.
Happy birthday, BC.
Nathan Robbins.
Yeah, are you in cart, Shim? Shim, you still playing
So he
cart?
forgot
Yeah.
to change his name back.
Yeah, I'm about to jump back in a second. I just went out for a cigarette, but yeah, I'm
All right,
playing
we're
cards.
gonna jump in too.
All right, sweet. Yeah.
Papa, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with your feet? What's wrong? What's wrong with your feet? You alright?
All right, Gemma, I'll be back.
Alright.
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll see you in a little bit.
Off to Never Never Land.
Go to any good concerts? Anyone?
I've never been a concert goer. JP still here, or did he leave? Oh, he backed out. It's just me and you.
Have you ever been to a concert though?
Yeah, when I was younger.
But not in years.
Yeah. Probably not in a decade. Closest thing to me going to a concert,
Yeah.
I'll tell you the closest thing to me going to a concert. Me and
Okay.
Monty was going to a concert, and I stayed outside and sold weed. It was, what was the place? But there was a lot of shit going on in the parking lot, meaning you didn't have to go in the fucking... It wasn't shit I listened to, but I went down there with them, and I
That
stayed
Blossom.
out.
I know. I remember when you guys went.
Yeah.
I heard about that. Yeah, 'cause he
Oh,
told me he was going.
I had a blast. I had a fucking tie-dye shirt on, and there was good food.
Oh yeah, there's tons of people still getting.
You about to go to bed? All right, Jason, we'll see you this weekend.
I'm jumping in.
Yeah, I'm starting up cart right now.
Are you already playing a game?
No, I'm firing my Switch up.
Okay. Been getting my score up.
I haven't played in a while. Wonder if Pizza Mike's around.
Oh, man, just before I dialed in, he popped on. It was literally going to be my last. I was waiting a while before I had to go switch the laundry and stuff like that and smoke a cigarette. I was like taking a break earlier, and he had just jumped on. So I don't know. He's around. Maybe he'll be back on. I didn't see him on when I just came in though. You ever play this game on your phone called Golf Clash?
I forget which one I played. It might have been Golf Clash.
Yeah, I don't know. I started playing it
It was
every
one
now
of
and
the
then
ones
again.
that fucking Roman showed me.
Yeah. Roman got me back on it again.
Yeah, it was probably that one then.
I used to play that Clash of Clans, but I spent way too much time on that. I had to give it up. It was too much.
What's funny is I played that like years ago. I remember that.
Yeah, I mean it's been like 10 years plus, I would say, but that's
Oh,
still
yeah,
for a
me
good
too.
few years took big chunks out of, you know, my free time.
I just asked you if you were playing private or not. Private? Why would I play private?
I mean, we don't have that many people jumping in right now, no?
No.
Yeah, I mean, we've done it if we have, like,
Yeah, just join me, Pizza.
around 10 people.
We just finished playing the tournament. Me and BC, we lost. We haven't played nothing else yet.
Yeah, and BC doesn't like the computers. So unless you have like 10 people for a private room.
No, it's not the computer. It's that they like getting the points.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we could always do it if we had enough people.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like 10 people, 9, 10 people. Maybe even 8.
Yeah, just join me, Pizza Mike. He said because when Shim plays, I can never join his matches when he is online. Oh.
Why? No, he can't. No, last time he's talking about earlier today when I jumped off as soon as he.
He might have quit
And he
when
was
you
trying
were
to.
playing.
Then he was probably trying to get in to one of mine, but I wasn't on anymore. I mean, I wasn't. Was probably said I was on, but I wasn't playing. He could get in.
Oh shit! I gotta remember the buttons. It's been so long.
Oh well, if he's on right now, I'll join him. But
He said I
should be
tried
able
earlier
to.
today. Thank you, Ann.
Yeah, I know, but I stopped playing that next game, so I wasn't in the room. He probably joined the room, and then I wasn't there, and then he
Okay.
probably backed out trying to find me, but I wasn't actually playing, even though it said I was online, but it wasn't like in a room, so
That makes sense.
you know.
Yeah.
Wait, so are you in a room right now, or you?
Yep.
Or you
I'm in a room.
Okay. Did you join Pizza Mike? Was he on?
He's in
Hello?
Discord right now. You can ask him.
Yeah. So look, I was at work earlier today. I never tried to play Mario Kart once today, so I don't. All I'm saying is when I play online and no one else is playing, well, Shim's playing, and then I'll try to join his match and it won't let me. It just says he's not racing. Like there's no flag next to his name. So maybe you're in a private match all the time. I don't know. That's why I was asking about private matches.
I don't even know how to start a private
earlier-
match other than the one that we would all get in.
But did you hear what I said about what happened earlier today?
Yeah, but I was at work. I never tried to play Mario Kart. I was on Switch, but I never was playing Mario Kart.
Oh, maybe. Okay, never mind then. Maybe I just assumed, because a lot of times when you jump on, you just end up in the room a minute later. You know?
Well, yeah, if I see your race and I try to like race with you, but I mean, if you don't want me to, I won't.
No, I like when you jump in. It's cool.
I
like
well,
it.
like every time I try, like recently, it like the flag disappears, you're gone.
Yeah, I do. But sometimes I jump back in. But also,
Yeah.
I don't know, it could be my kids are on too.
Well, like you said, you got to step away to smoke, you know.
Yeah, and then I jump back in a few minutes later. But
Right.
sometimes when if I have a friend over and there's two of us and we're trying to join a room, like when you're trying to join somebody else's race, it's a full race. It's hard to get in sometimes too. I've noticed that, like on my end. But sometimes it's not always easy to join. The other time I was trying to play with when Future was on, and we couldn't get in after like, I don't know, 40 minutes, and then finally got in, and then it gave us a communication error. Most annoying shit ever. And then by the time we actually did get in, everyone was done. It was like, I don't know. But yeah, sometimes that happens.
I know the one night we were all gonna play, there was server maintenance, which usually we don't run into that, but it happened.
Oh shoot, I was supposed to join Future John. I forgot. Alright, I'll do it after this too.
Yeah, the one night the servers were down. That's right. Oh no! I hit the goddamn wall.
Oh, I missed the box.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool. I just hit a red shell that was behind me with the boomerang. And I just did it again.
I
Oh my
can't
God.
see.
In fifth place, and oh my God, it's the third lap, and I missed the last two boxes.
Finally.
Went
Oh
from
my
5th to
God.
11th.
What up, Brad? Brad said I bought another Jeep today, Cherokee Limited. Nice. Shout out to Brad. Shout out to Jeep. Like Brad said, chicks dig the Jeep.
Sweet. I'm still finished 7th. All right, okay, I gotta go join someone's room here.
You got a what?
You're in a room now, Mitch?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm joining here.
I just came in first place.
Wait, I want to go to the phone.
We're in the ground. I mean,
I'm up to 57, 54. Pesci, are you in Pizza Mike's room?
Yes.
Sweet. Oh, wait, what was our statistic again? 115 to 2 something, I think. Now, Pesci, don't forget, if I end up whooping your ass tonight at cart, don't be going to the shrink tomorrow.
Yeah.
You can get through this.
No, I can
kidding.
handle getting beat.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
What's his name's out camping tonight? Roman.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know he was a camper.
Oh, well, he took his son to punish him and then camping.
Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Kind of a cool idea.
Yeah.
Got a tent.
Oh, he bought a tent? I wonder if he got air mattresses.
My guess would be no. I would say he brought his blanket from his bed and a pillow.
Not even a sleeping bag?
No, I would bet that was his blanket and a pillow. Maybe. Either that or he's sleeping in his clothes with but I think he probably still bought a blanket.
He's sleeping on the
But maybe
bunk
no
bed.
pillow. It could be no pillow. Maybe about a jacket. Hopefully he bought a deck of cards.
He won't want to play cards for free.
This kid, go fish. Maybe they'll be
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
for M&Ms or something. Crazy Eights. Good. I don't know.
come on.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Oh yeah, so
I got. Man, did I get fucked.
oh damn, yes.
Wow. How the hell did that happen? You hit a mushroom and you go flying into a wall.
Yeah. I tend to bounce off of those sometimes. Thanks for letting me in. Your room full?
What happened? So we have no BC. So nobody's racing. Just Penner and Pesci.
What?
Just you and me racing? I don't see BC. I don't see anyone else.
I'm trying to join,
Oh, right on.
but I'm in the waiting room. I'm the mega deplorable.
Oh, so you can't fly up there? I'm thinking you could get up there. It's a secret.
Let me know if I make room. I'm going out to smoke a cigarette.
All right.
Get one out of the way. But I'm still waiting, trying to get in. Grappy's up at the casino.
Oh, is he?
Yep.
Poker?
He was playing blackjack. He said he won about a G in the high limit room.
Damn.
I was on the phone with him last night, and we each went in for 100 on his Bravada app, and he was telling me what the hands were, and I was telling him whether to, whatever, big card or whatever. So, or fold. So, anyways, we ended up winning like I don't know, got up to like 1,500 from a $200 buy-in. Pretty good.
Oh, this was last night?
Yeah. And now he's up at G,
I've
but I
never
think he's still there.
never liked blackjack because the whole play against the dealer concept, so I never played it. I know the rules.
I tend to I like to double my losses. So every time I lose, I double my bet. So I end up winning.
What up, Jaywalk? Wonder what the hell happened to McCormick.
But we had to go deep sometimes too. We had to double up to, I started at 25, lost it, doubled to 50, lost it, doubled to 100, lost it, then doubled to 200, win. Then reset, start at 25.
Right.
And do the same thing.
What happened to Pizza Mike?
Buy the room?
I don't know what your character looks like right now.
Trump.
Oh, is it Trump? Yeah, you're in the room.
Oh shit.
It says MAGA.
Is it about
What
to
happened,
start?
Pizza Mike? Where'd you go?
Is it about to start? How long do I have?
Yeah. Waiting on switch light. Oh, okay.
Heard it already. Damn it, it kicked me out. Motherfucker.
God damn it. You still there, Shib?
Yeah. Am I in the room
Yeah.
again?
Yep. Trump.
Okay.
How do you learn how to make those characters?
How do I just look at a picture and then try and like make it as simpler as I could? But Trump he couldn't get any closer. He would have, I don't know.
It's not bad.
All right. Yeah, the Hank Hill one is pretty good.
And the Boomhauer.
Yeah,
Hank,
not
yeah,
bad.
Hank was good.
Think about making all new land. Should I make a Kamala one? Make it Kamala.
Yeah.
Let's get ready to
Thank you, Richie, for doing your membership, sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you. Keep going. Hello, sweetheart. Good to see you.
Oh my god, oh my god.
I'm going in. Good morning to you. Oh my God, I got screwed there.
Oh my god. No, I hit the wall at the end.
Thank you, sweetheart. Passed at the
I hit the
buzzer
stupid
again.
wall. It's some BS.
So what?
Some BS. I ran into the wall. Guess that's my own fault.
Thank you, sweetheart. Enjoy your work. going in. God damn it.
Oh my god, worst timing. Come on, all I've gotten is stupid mushrooms. Again, the only thing I've gotten is mushrooms. The third
What?
fucking last.
That fucking piece of shit BC did that shit on purpose.
Oh my god.
That piece of shit.
Damn.
That piece of shit nothing. I'm back. What up, Barkley? Where you been, brother?
Sydney Springs.
Twilight Golf? Which Twilight Golf? God damn it! Wow. Oh, okay, I got you, Barkley.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. Fight's on Saturday. I'm ready for it.
Right at the finish line, man.
I got my ass kicked.
Oh man.
All right, I'm back. I was getting a drink.
Nice pick, man.
I'm down there. Under 8,200 again. We're going in. Shout out to Barkley.
Oh. That's fucking so amazing.
Thank you for the Finkel, Barkley. Appreciate it, brother. Might have to actually put bowling out of business this time. Here's hoping. Thank you, bro. Oh, shit. No! I was in fourth. Dude, I was up, I don't know what it was, man. I was up at fucking 4 a.m. this morning. Went and got fucking McDonald's breakfast.
I was up at 7.
BC said Disneyland. What up, Gonzo? Shout out to the 12 in the scripture. Sportskeeda have signed Bolin on long-term contracts, says Mike Pucci. Yeah, last night I went to sleep early as hell. That piece of shit, nothing.
It's literally pulling out my freaking shell when I got hit by a shell.
Bullshit. I can't see anything. What? What? I passed by everybody at the finish line. Give me my money back. Hello, Nicole. I'm gonna go get a cracker. Man, I'm almost ready for bed. Oh my God, look at somebody's got a racist name on their shit. How the hell did they get away with that?
Yeah, I got cool.
What the fuck? That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Barkley said, yikes. What the fuck was that? That's some Ken Boland shit. Oh, he screwed me out of double boxes.
Is that
Bullshit.
me? Is that me?
I don't think so. You Black Yoshi?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that was you.
Sorry.
Oh, I don't care.
Bitch, PC.
I gotta do this a third lap already.
Second. Ah, BC. Almost beat him. Not bad though. We'll take that
Not
number
bad
2
at all.
spot. Was in first place for a little while.
What the fuck? BC
Messed
said
up on-
that's Rev that finished last there. No, Reverend wouldn't do that, BC. Kobe.
Let's get ready to
Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you for doing your membership, 20 months. Thank you, beautiful. Thank you. I got fucked on the last lap.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you, beautiful. Oh, I didn't get a chance to pick fucking circuit.
What'd you pick? Oh, rando.
Yeah, well, I was in the other room. I was eating peanut butter crackers.
Well, we got circuit anyway. Didn't make a difference.
What up, Daniel? Thank you, Andul Man. He's been up to a lot. He was on Kino Casino. He made thousands. But his documentary comes out at the end of the month. It's a 4-hour documentary, and Rich's documentary was only 1.5 hours. So you can only imagine this is going to be the documentary. And he said he'd do the interview with Medicare, but Medicare's cancer flared back up, and he's really sick. So our thoughts and prayers are with Jim Medicare. I hope he gets healthy. Medicare's the truth.
Oh my God. Second to 9.
I think it's Jim Medicare.
Just had my box on.
But yeah, Phil's been riding high. He's been thinking he's untouchable. He says he's back. He says if we can keep this up, we can get back in the algorithm. That's the new thing.
Are you kidding me?
Oh! You got lucky, BC! You got lucky, you son of a bitch! I was on your ass! And I got it! Yeah, he said back in the algorithm. Kino put him on. They got his back, and they're not. Everyone thinks like they're playing around with him. They're not playing around with Phil. They actually genuinely like him. Phil said that a fan donated him a PC that costs over $2,000. Everybody thinks he bought it because he knew he was going on Kino and he was going to get a lot of money, put it on a payment plan. Duty says he has no problem with Kino. They've actually had talks before. You remember Kino used to watch all the Phil Detractor videos. Snort Hogan. In Rich's documentary, there's a video of him in front of the Snort Hogan label. And Phil's just watching, and I wonder if he knows that that channel was started because of him.
This lightning screwed me today.
Me too. God damn it. What? Oh, I missed the boxes. I'm fucked. What?
No! I fell off of the finish line. It was like third or fourth.
Yeah, no, Barkley, he's riding sky high. Telling everybody it's Rich was bullying him for 10 years, which isn't true. He's been the victim of his detractors. His detractors are the only reason why he can't have a normal blah 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 or sponsors. He blamed everything on the detractors. They think he paid for the PC and they think he paid for the fight stick. That piece of shit paid for that fight stick. He knows it. No fan just buys you a random Street Fighter fight stick for $500. Liar. You liar, Phil. He might have got it on, and there's a chance that it's on a payment plan, like one of those Amazon payment plans. Maybe he got approved for a firm or some bullshit.
You got it from Rent a Center.
Yeah.
Rent to own.
Pretty much. He probably used a different version. He probably didn't use Rent a Center, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, because this PC is super nice. I didn't know Rent a Center did PCs. They probably do now. I know they do computers, though. I've seen that. Seen them do a computer.
Yeah, they might. I don't know.
Take that, you son of a bitch! No, I was in third! I was in third, you son of a bitch! I'll kill you! But I'm saying there's no real proof.
He's lost 20 points. Oh my god. Oh, I played terrible, but at least I beat BC. That feels good. BC's not happy after that race.
No, you're right, Barkley, you're right. What up, Pizza Mike? Oh, Herman's in there. No!
My god. How many boxes am I going to get stolen?
Oh my god! Lightning bolt right when I hit the gold mushroom. I want a bullet for that.
I haven't had a box yet. I think I've been stolen every single time. Oh, I just got a box. And I got mushrooms. Right behind you, Pesh.
Not shocked, BC.
Damn, that was intense. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. That was pretty intense.
Yeah. What up, Herman?
So Pesci, what's up, man?
What up, brother?
Not much. I have to say this, but I'm going to try to edit myself. I never thought I would get beat by the N word in this game. There's a guy with with the name the N word on this game.
Yeah,
I think
I see.
that's whatever. What are you gonna do? I just laughed. So I thought I'd pop into Discord after sneaking onto your game.
Oh, you good? Oh, you're good. We're glad you got in.
Yeah, no, I'm here. By the way, you know, now that I'm part of the PWO on Rocket League, it like every time I score on there, even if I'm not playing with you guys, it says PWO and then it says my name. Pretty cool.
Nice.
I actually didn't know it did that.
Yeah.
It's awesome. So, especially you guys take out N-word. Take out N-word. He's right there. Dang it. I mean, could I technically get away with actually saying that word if, you know, because it's on the screen? Or should I avoid it?
Yeah, I would avoid it.
Okay. Just checking. You're my advisor. Come on. See, I'm better at Rocket League than this game. Oh shoot! Oh, I went the wrong way. Damn it! I'm 6th, 7th now. I'll be 10th, and I'll be last in 5 seconds. I just get hit by red shell. I'm in 9th. Why the hell is someone with red shell when I'm in 9th? I'm in 11th.
I don't know, some motherfucker just appeared in front of me.
Really? Come on. Damn, I went the wrong way. It's the second time I've done that. This level's confusing.
Yeah, it is.
I was wrong with like 3 times on the same turn.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hey Jay, how you doing?
Oh, I just want to say, I don't know if you know this, but Herman, you're a pussy ass bitch.
I know that's true.
If you know this.
I already knew that. Thank you.
I just want to say, you know, I can't hang around Pesci and Jacob Waters or you, Herman, because you all hang out with Giggle Pickles, and she fake cancer.
Did you? No, hold on.
Did you see the Giggle Pickles show, Herman?
Which one?
She just did one with Jacob Waters recently.
Yeah, last night with Boss Man and Jacob Waters.
Oh yeah, last night I was in the chat getting trolled by the trolls.
Yeah.
I thought it was hilarious. Hey, I don't know if you know this, but Jacob Waters is a fake friend. He hangs out with GP.
He hangs out with GP. Fuck him. Fuck him.
I told Jacob I don't care who the hell he hangs out with. I don't care about
Piece of shit, nothing. I made him. I brought Pesci to the dance.
Have you guys been watching Jake's shows lately? He has that Holyoke Joe on there. That guy's annoying.
Who's Holyoke Joe?
Holyoke Joe. He's some former wrestler or something like that. He wrestled for like 21 years.
Oh, yeah. That guy's a dick.
I know. He is a dick. I kissed his ass today because I felt like kissing his ass, but I actually think he really is a dick.
He's in a Julio.
Well, I remember his shit was echoing, and Jake's like, "How am I have to let you go?" And he's like, "Wait," because all he kept talking about was his fucking self about, "Oh yeah, I was in the business, and I was on Bubba. God. I called into Bubba's show every day." It's like, okay, yeah. He thinks he's worse than Bolin. He thinks he's not as famous as Bolin. We'll give him that. He thinks he's way more famous than Bolin. Yeah, like he's up on that level of like, what do you call it? Megalomaniac type shit or whatever.
He said he worked with The Rock and in WWE, all that crap. I don't see any evidence of that.
If you go and look on Raw,
I worked with The Rock. You could ask Giggle Pickles.
It's like, no, you didn't, bro. It's like you got a tattoo because you kept calling into Bubba the Love Sponge. You're Jake Hudson with a tattoo to Bubba.
Right.
Bubba knows who Jake is. Obviously,
yep.
He's part of the Whack Pack over there, or was. This guy is no different. He was part of the Whack Pack. He was I'll get a whole. He got his whole back tattooed with a Hulk Hogan tattoo, and he got to get in the ring with Hogan and Shawn Michaels or Edge or whatever and pose with them. I was like, yeah, not on TV.
Right.
This is like after the crowd, bro. He acts like he was like working a WWE event because he was in the crowd and they saw his tattoo. And Hulk knew who he was because he was buddies with Bubba and heard about it. I guess
Brother.
He met Vince McMahon too, and he has a picture of Vince McMahon, according to him.
Well, whatever, but
But
a
he
lot of
did,
people meet Vince McMahon.
well, yeah, he's like
The dude acts like he's a fucking he acts like
Probably
he's like
makes a lot.
Rico or somebody who actually like worked there for years. You know what I mean?
Right.
He probably goes to those like meet and greets and waits in line.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I looked him up. He has legit wrestled, not in WWE.
No, I mean I'm not saying that. Right, exactly. But it's all little local independent shit.
Right. Right.
And
Yeah.
I'm not hating on that because I respect the guys here at OVW.
Yeah.
I mean whatever, But
It's like Jake, they both lay in bed all day long.
I was in second goddamn place.
I didn't do it.
Like I said, all the way back to 9. Give me my blade.
Hey Schmidt, there's a guy with the N word on this race right now.
is he doing good?
He's not doing good. He's actually 8th.
That's good. Yeah, he was at WWE Backlash when I guess that's when Shawn Michaels super kicked Hogan before they had their
Super kick.
party.
I gave that guy a hard on because I said, "Oh, you remind me of Shawn Michaels. Are you the showstopper?" And he's like, "Oh, he's my favorite wrestler of all time. I love him. He's great. Oh my gosh, thank you for the compliment."
Oh well, he's like in a nursing home or something now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's in a nursing home because he has an infection.
Okay, he's on oxygen and everything.
Yeah, that's why I say he's like Jake Hudson because they stay in bed all day.
Oh, okay. Well, if you Google him, and anybody out there can, he lives up in Massachusetts by Jaywalks.
That's right, yeah.
Holyoke driver indicted in fatal insurance scam. Crash denies charges after new accident. There's a mugshot of him. This is like 6 years ago. A judge revoked the bail of a Holyoke man in Massachusetts after he was alleged drove the wrong way around a rotary and crashed his mother's car in a convenience store parking lot. Holyoke Joe, because I mean his name's out there. I'm not going to put it out there.
Jones?
He's 30. No, Holyoke. It's a town in Massachusetts, up by Jaywalk somewhere. Okay, well he was 38 at the time, so I guess he's 44 now. Pleaded not guilty to negligent operation of motor vehicle, possession of a Class B substance. Possession of a Class B substance with intent to distribute, assault and battery. He was arrested after the police responded to a car accident in a parking lot. Witnesses saw him driving the wrong way around a rotary, crashing into a snowbank before entering the convenience store parking lot and crashing again. A female passenger then walked into the store where he allegedly assaulted the passenger, the woman that was with him that got out of the car and ran from him. Questioned by police, he was unable to explain how the car had been damaged, showed sign of being under the influence of narcotics. A search of his pockets turned up 4 bags of PCP, a quantity of marijuana mixed with PCP. Let's see. The judge asked that bail be revoked in the manslaughter case. Manslaughter? What?
So he killed somebody?
I guess so. And an accomplice, Luke, the Joe guy, and an accomplice were involved in a car insurance scam that led to the death of a 23-year-old Holyoke man last summer. Oh, okay. He was already on bail for that. They were trying to do it. The victim was supposed to crash the car behind him, or behind a Kmart in July, so that the Joe guy and some lady of Springfield collect insurance money. When the man was severely injured after crashing at a high speed into a loading dock, Joe dropped him off at the hospital and claimed to have no idea what happened to him. The driver died 2 days later. So he's a piece of shit, pretty much.
No, Blue Shell is in first. No.
He was indicted.
But he does get a picture with Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, exactly. Involuntary manslaughter, larceny,
Thank you,
etc., etc.
Annalyn.
Wow. It's a miracle. How is he out walking around, bro? He should be in prison.
He's not walking around. He's in a nursing home. So
Well, yeah, but he should be in prison, bro. Come on.
he's essentially in prison. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, in his body, I guess.
that's kind of a prison. Well,
But like, hey, as the guy, and I will say, me and Pesci aren't people who watch Steel Toe or whatever, but as Aaron from Steel Toe once said about Jake Hudson, yes, Jake Hudson is not going to hurt us. He's not going to dox us. He's not going to whatever. But it's the people that Jake Hudson hangs around.
correct. Yeah.
It's
The circles he runs.
scumbags.
Well, I'm just saying, look who he was running with. The people that doxed the Steel Toe people, the people that doxed Jonathan, the people that, et cetera, et cetera. And this guy, Holyoke Joe, is bright. It's like, bro, people can Google you. I just Googled him in 5 minutes and read all that to you. First thing that pops up with his name.
Wow.
That he was on probation for manslaughter and got a bunch of was fucked up on PCP and whooped a woman's ass and shit.
Eventually, Jake's gonna be like, he was charged with manslaughter.
He was charged with manslaughter.
He faked.
I mean, come on,
He's a murderer of the
Pesci.
3rd degree.
Pesci, as a alleged former whatever drug dealer that you are, and you've been to the prison system. Okay, Pesci.
Yeah.
When people go, hey man, what kind of drugs you're in here for drugs? What are you in here for? Okay, and Pesci's like weed, another guy's like coke, another guy's like pills, another guy's like ecstasy, heroin, whatever. And then the guy that says PCP, you're gonna go, oh God, right? Because Pesci, let's face it.
I mean, not really. PCP is just another drug to the fucking.
Well,
drug
I mean,
dealers.
yes, but the people you have to be around to take PCP is a whole different level of crazy than just selling some weed or some pills or whatever.
The people that come with it, sure.
Right.
Yeah.
So that motherfucker is a fucking nut job to even be in that line of business.
Sure.
He was
No,
afraid.
that I agree.
He got
Yeah.
afraid.
Pesci doesn't want to deal with the kind of people you have to deal with to barter in that situation, and I wouldn't either. Because, dude, you'd have to carry a gun not that I wouldn't carry a gun all the time or don't, allegedly, but you don't want to have to like deal with those kind of people.
You're on YouTube, like,
Right, but well, you know what I mean. You don't want to have to deal with those kind of people, dude. People like remember they would like show the episodes of Cops, and it's like the guy ran through a glass window, butt naked, kicked 3 cops, had to be tased 17 times, was shot once in the foot and kept running. That's the guy on PCP or bath salts.
right.
That's who you're dealing with. People think like PCP is worse than meth when it comes to like dealing with someone out of control on those drugs. Cokeheads and drunks and potheads ain't gonna fight nobody. But drunks and fucking cokeheads and pillheads, they're gonna be too fucked up to even fight worth of shit. Dude on PCP has got superhuman strength. Or as Howard Stern would say back in the day, he had superhuman retard strength.
So that article has his real name in it?
Yep.
Oh crap! Crazy. Is it even Joe?
Yeah, his name's Joe. You want me to send it to you? Hold on, I'll send it to you.
Yeah. Hold on.
Hold on. I mean, it's like
This
the
is my,
4th article
This
down.
is my last race, Shim. After this next one.
Let me see. You're on Facebook, aren't you, Herman?
Yeah, I'm on Facebook.
It's not bad. I just finished 3rd.
Yeah, I'm on Facebook though.
Herman?
I'll do one more also.
All right.
Yes, Jake.
Oh man.
Herman, you're not getting a link.
I won't.
Just turn.
The account can't see your messages, but they don't allow new message requests. Well, hold on. Let me send it to you on Discord.
Yeah. So
Hold on. Herman. I just
Yeah.
want to say, you're a good person. You shouldn't hang out with people like Giggle Pickles and Pesci.
He said Pesci.
Or Jacob
Did you know? Well, Jacob Moore's a good person. But did you know that Pesci hates kids?
Damn right. He said that already. He's acknowledged this. He doesn't.
He wouldn't even donate to the Children's Hospital, his own Children's Hospital in the great state of Mississippi.
Remember when Jake said I'm raising money for the kids, and I go, dude, I'd rather give the money to you. You don't need to raise money for no hospital. And he goes,
Here's the thing.
oh,
You
she
know, when you
hates
send,
kids.
yeah, you'll see his mugshot on the article. I said, there it is. I sent it to you, Herman. Read that. Take a break
Yeah,
and read that.
the hospital charges plenty. Don't worry.
Here's the thing. Fuck them kids, as Michael Jordan once said. No, not actually. Michael Jordan didn't say that, but he said Republicans buy shoes too.
That's a completely different thing than I hate kids.
I mean, it's close enough.
No, who was it that said fuck them kids? Oh, that was probably George Bush during Katrina. Fuck them kids.
That's Pesci. Pesci said that.
No,
That too.
Barkley.
Oh, well, Barkley said
I
that.
just want to say, Barkley, you talk about all the money you have, but you never sent me a dime. How about a little money down here to the great state of Mississippi?
Oh,
Herman?
yes.
Herman?
Yes.
I just want to say, have you ever been confused for people thinking you're a Bigfoot?
Yes.
I mean, I know you live in the forest, and you kind of look like you could be a Sasquatch.
I'm part of the tribe. I'm the last.
But are you a good person?
I'm the last of my tribe to pick into the business. Right, Jake? Oh, Jake left. Jake took him out.
Pickles.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's GP now. Sorry.
Oh, is it GP now?
Yeah,
She's not coming.
I heard she was telling some whoppers last night.
She's got a broken neck.
Did she really?
She broke her neck.
Herman said, did you really?
I'm just asking, because I don't understand this. I don't
understand this.
I don't.
I.
I mean, she survived 10,000 things with cancer, and now a broken neck. I have a broken dick, but I don't talk about it.
She survived 10 things.
I mean,
Yeah.
10 or 20 rounds of chemo. I think. Sorry, Fishy, I had to hit you with that shell. That was me. I'll be alive.
Kick bowling.
Bowling's our favorite. Bowling's my new sponsor. You hear that, Schmidt?
What?
Bowling is now sponsoring me.
Well, he should.
Yeah, he's sponsoring
me.
I told him I'm Filipino and I needed some sponsors.
I told him I was Filipino.
I was gonna say, Pesci may have, helped got me the courage to start podcasting, but I was the one that brought him to the dance. I brought him people like Marty the Moth, like Little Limby.
I love how you said I have something to say. Hold on. Schmidt, listen.
Are you sure that's not the PCP talking?
It might be.
PCP some good stuff, evidently.
I have to say something. I give Granny 2 weeks. He'll be drinking beer in 2 weeks.
He'll be drinking beer in 2 weeks.
That's a direct quote from Jake. He's like, I'll give him 2 weeks.
I believe it. That's why I started laughing.
and then Granny was up on Jacob's stream Jacob and I streamed the other day. Well, I simulcasted it, and Granny actually looked good. He actually looked like he was doing great. So he's sober. He's like, guys, it's like 9:30 at night. I got to go to bed. I have to get ready for work in the morning. I'm like, really? Wow.
Good.
That's awesome. But anyway, but yeah, he's like, and then Jacob told him what Jake said, and he goes, well, fuck Jake. That's what Granny said. He's like, fuck Jake.
What is Granny up to now? Is he still staying sober, I assume?
Yeah, no, he really is. He's like staying sober. He's going to like some outpatient program, like at least a couple times a week, and just sticking with it.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing.
He's doing good.
I'm sorry. That's
All right, y'all. I'm going to.
Later, Ship.
Hey, here's the thing. You know, I just want to say, can I come over and punch a hole in your wall like Eric Rowan?
yes, please, please do.
Eric Rowan's a good person. Let's see here.
How do I get to my freaking? Oh, there we go. It's like, how do I get to my Discord? Wait, you said you sent it on Discord, Schmidt? Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, it is him. Holy crap!
Yeah. I'm trying to say, motherfucker. I knew something was slimy about him. Most wrestlers are. Most
happened?
people in the wrestling business are shitbags.
Was the guy's a murderer?
Well, manslaughter, amongst other things, I guess. But I don't know what happened. He must have pleaded out or something. Must have ratted on his woman. It was all her fault. She did it. Yeah, you never rat on your friends, and you always keep your mouth shut.
Pretty much.
Because if they don't have any evidence, they can't prove shit. Remember that. And you always say, well, you won't tell us about anything? No, lawyer.
Right, yeah. Let the lawyer speak for you. That's always smart.
Say, no matter what, you just say, oh, just tell us. You can talk to us. Lawyer.
Exactly. Oh, if you confess to us, don't worry about it. We won't put it in the record. Nope, that's my lawyer.
Lawyer.
Exactly. I've never been in legal trouble, thank God. But, you know, if I ever do, I'll just let them talk to my lawyer.
Yep, pretty much.
Go ahead.
You know, I'm saying this pretty much like people are stupid because they really think, they can talk without getting in trouble.
Yeah, that's why they always read you the Miranda rights. Anything you can, or anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. That's
right. Nothing is off the record. Once they give you Miranda, nothing is off the record.
Exactly. True. What the hell is this screenshot? Oh, I was like, I screenshotted something for that I found on YouTube today of, JD McDonough.
Well, it's a big slow.
Well.
Oh, good Lord.
Well, it's the big bowling.
What about time to what is it, Pesci?
Time to play the game.
No, not that one though. Bow down to JP.
Oh yeah, bow down to JP.
Where's Jay
He was in here
Walks
earlier
at?
and he disappeared.
Where's what's his face? The fucking hopscotch underground paging the underground hopscotch champion.
Bow down to JP.
Where's Barkley? He owes me money.
Oh shit. The monkeypox has been detected in the wastewater of San Francisco. Well, I guess we're not going to be having any football this season, or if we do, it's going to be like 2020.
Looks like they found Pac in San Fran.
It's like it's going.
That's where what's his face is from. That's where Barkley's from.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, if I mean, and supposedly it was kind of like how AIDS and HIV was. It was first discovered amongst the LGBTQ plus minus whatever community.
LGBTQ.
So, what better place than San Francisco for it to, I'm just saying. Allegedly. So they say.
Bow down to
this is YouTube. We have to say
bow down to JP.
Wait a minute. Is Rocco live? It appears Rocco is live.
Is he really?
Yep.
He's always live. When's he not live?
Is he really?
Dude, did you see that shit though? That the video Little Me did with just the clips of Rocco? Dude, the only reason I know he's live because I just got the notice on YouTube, the little Montauk, whatever the fuck. That motherfucker was talking about, like, I don't even want to say the shit, how horrible it was. Go watch Little Me's video. Hold on, I'll send it to you. How about that?
Yeah, do that. Yeah, I'll watch it. I do Little Me. Little Me's cool.
What, Pesh? Little Me's cool. Yeah, he's pretty cool.
He doesn't know who Little Me is though. He was asking who he is.
Remember the little family who fucking Rocco pissed off when he was threatening like a 15-year-old kid?
Yeah, and then Jake pissed him off too.
Hey,
Herman.
fuck Harmon.
Jake
Oh,
didn't
that
piss
video.
him off.
Hold on. That video's gone off Little Me's channel. I don't even see
It
it.
is. Why did you take it? Did you take it down?
Well, probably because the content. I'm telling you, it was video of Rock. Okay, you know the shit that happened. Okay, I'll just say it like this. You remember the shit like Epstein Island and that shit that happened there? Rocco was talking about that kind of stuff that happened, but he's
Yeah.
talking about how in the program that Montauk shit, how that's how they got control over people was, and he's talking about doing that to children and shit like Epstein Island shit. And that's I don't want to say no more because it's Apache's channel. And,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that video is it's
Bow
taken
down
down off
to
Little Me.
JP.
Little Me had the videos of the motherfucker saying the shit.
But he was implementing himself.
Oh, Bossman's here.
Well,
What the fuck? Where did Bossman come from?
Well, Boss
Sorry.
Man, it's all part of the.
I didn't know
Remember,
where the
Boss
fuck
Man,
Bossman came from. What the fuck? Sorry, Bossman.
it's
Hey,
all
man.
it's all part of the Montauk and the secret space program. So it's not real shit, but to them
I
it's
know,
real.
but dude, you don't say that without.
Well, I know that, and you know that.
investigating you. Yeah.
Right, I know that, and you know that. Oh, wait a minute, I found it.
Oh,
I
shoot. You
found it.
found the
Hold
video? Okay.
Yeah, it was just in a different area than I was looking. Hold on, I got it. I'll send it to you right now, Herman. Watch this, Herman. Put us on mute, kick out, and then come back. And don't like
Barkley
you're gonna
said
know
Boss
not to
Man
say.
appears like a wild Snorlax.
Trust me, it's only like a 10-minute video. Basically, you'll get the gist of it right at the beginning. You'll
Did you
see.
send it already?
Yep, it's
All right.
sent.
I'll be back.
All right. But
So
yeah,
just to let you guys know, my daughter's out of surgery and seems to be doing well.
well, that's good. Barkley says to the sponsors, the statements of Chris Schmidt are not those of the PWO. Boss Man appeared like a wild Snorlax. Herman says to the Barkmeister. Well, Barkley, Barkley, are you? I'm gonna start calling you JC Barkley. You gonna disappear at 40 days and 40 nights into the desert and talk to the only burning bush Barkley's going is the one he rolled up in his fucking bong or rolling papers. Maybe Jesus was just going to the desert to get high on peyote and smoke weed.
Hey.
What? I mean, what? You can't go get high if you're the son of God, allegedly?
Just
Why
be
not?
respectful.
I'm being for real. What else? Why would you go into the desert for 40 days? Nobody goes to the desert for 40 days except to trip on peyote. Well, I guess unless you're an Indian.
Unless you're Undertaker.
Yeah, exactly. From Death Valley, It's only 122 degrees
Bow
there.
down to JP.
Barkley's over here like disappearing. Jesus, the missing years. Because he disappears after what? His teenage years and then comes back. What did he do in those times? He probably went and partied. He followed around. He went and followed the Grateful Dead of their day. Hung out with the gypsies, I guess.
Bow down to JP.
Lord, forgive him, for he know not what he says.
Well, according to your book, I'm allowed to talk like this because if you're all-knowing and all omnipotent, then you're everything. Allegedly, that's what they say. I mean, I know you're part of some some different kind of tribe or whatever.
All right, Smith, we can just agree to disagree. You don't have to.
Barkley says, glad to hear she is able to get some proper health care down there in Boss Man. Barkley says Bolin is all-knowing. He is.
Yeah, dude, Barkley, she's in a private hospital, and her boyfriend can't say enough about it.
Okay, well, why did she go down there for medical care? Was she down there and got sick down there? Or she went down there for...
She was on vacation.
Well, what happened to her?
She just had to... I mean, I don't want to give out her medical...
No, I know. Did she you tore your knee and you got to have surgery? You know what I mean.
She had to have something removed. one of them.
Oh, okay. I got you. Pink, like appendix type shit or gallbladder. I got you. Yeah. Well, either way, it's still bad enough to happen out of the country.
But she got very fortunate. She's in a good hospital, and she has Kaiser insurance, and
They take it.
They work with no, down there you have to pay up front, but Kaiser works with a company down there that will pay up front, and then Kaiser reimburses them. So, very fortunate.
Oh, okay. So they got a hookup to where it's like, hey, this is
Yeah.
a regular thing. You're not down there getting a tummy tuck or a titty job or whatever.
No,
This is like, yeah. This is like an emergency. Like, get your appendix or gallbladder taken out or your whatever, a tumor or whatever, and then somebody down there is basically like a bail bondsman. They're like, yeah, we'll put the money up, but we're going to charge you a little more. But it's still probably cheaper than America. It's got to be.
I would think so, but she had to pay before
How
she
much?
found that out. She had to pay $2,000 up front just to get care and a CAT scan and pain medicine and a bed. She had to pay up.
Damn. Of course, that'd have been like 20 grand here.
Pizza Mike said a titty job.
God damn. Well, I'm just saying, fuck. That'd have been like, all right. They're like, well, all right. What I would do is I'd put that motherfucker on the credit card just so I get the point.
Pesci. Stop doing drugs.
She might have done that. I don't know what she did.
Right? Because two grand's a nice little chunk of points on the credit card.
But by the way, Schmidt, I couldn't even make it through 5 minutes of that fucking video.
Right, but you got the idea of it, right?
I got the gist of it.
Right. And this motherfucker still has a channel. That was on his own channel.
I don't know.
Herbie goes, I couldn't make it 5 minutes through that.
I couldn't. I made it to like 4 minutes, 15 seconds. I couldn't even make it 5 minutes.
Right. That's what I'm saying. And this motherfucker still has a channel, but they want to, kick off Bolin for playing music or Pesci for playing Macho Man clips.
Right.
But they let this guy talk about some Epstein shit. Get the fuck out of here.
I love how the. Well, I don't love it, but
Was it Rocco?
Yeah,
Yes.
Rocco. Yeah. Send him the same clip. He can check it out later, or you should put it in the PWO chat or something. But no.
Yeah, when Pesci's not live, we'll let him play it when he's not live.
Well, yeah. Don't play it when you're live because you'll get in trouble.
No, you won't. Well, no, you won't because it's on his channel and Rocco's channel. It's not illegal. Nobody, people have tried to flag it because they flag every one of Rocco's fucking videos.
That's true. But I love how this one lady, he's on there and he missed to doing some stuff that I won't talk about here on the stream. And the lady's like, oh yeah, okay. Like she's like condoning. I'm like, wow, that's kind of sad.
I think George Carlin was right about. He's right about a lot. But one thing he was right about. We should take all the Roccos and those people that were over there goddamn condoning it, as Ken Bolin would say, down there. Oh, we know Kimbo.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, put them with all the molesters and fucking people that want to do whatever to children or whatever the fuck. Put them motherfuckers, rapists, murderers, just outright pieces of shit. Let's put a big giant fence around Montana, Wyoming, whichever. We'll pick one. North Dakota, somewhere like remote but big. Put a fence around that motherfucker and just stick them in there and give them all weapons and let them sort it out.
Right.
Let them all fucking fuck each other, beat each other, whatever, and then we don't have to live with those pieces of shit. Because let me tell you, if the threat was, hey, motherfucker, you don't get to go in protective custody and wear a little yellow jumpsuit and stay in your cell with TV 23 hours a day or whatever. No. You got to go to like Montana where there's a lot worse people than you. There's a whole group that like want to kill you or beat you or make you their bitch or whatever.
Right.
And that's where you got a hard time.
We talking about pedos?
Well, yeah, like the people and people like that, like rapists and like weirdos, like like George Carlin said, give them Montana or Wyoming. Put a big fence around it, give them weapons, and let them sort it out amongst themselves. It was true. They should have bring back hard labor. Quit letting motherfuckers sit around for real criminals. I'm not talking about people who are high on drugs or fucking dealing drugs, Pesci dealing some weed, going to prison. if he lived in Kentucky or California, Pesci never would have gone to prison at all. From what
No.
I've heard his story enough times to know, if he was in Louisville or fucking San Francisco or Chicago, the motherfucker wouldn't even. He did. Yeah, he might have got locked up and went downtown, but he never would have went to prison. The thought of prison would have been, what? What are you talking about?
Kamala would have had him arrested.
But because of where he was at and the circumstances and who he got fucked by, some little fuckboy that made a purchase or whatever, he got railroaded. And then and got railroaded twice. First time and the second time. Pesci is a perfect example of how the criminal justice system is a fucking ridiculous piece of shit. Pesci's not a bad guy. He's not going to come over and rob you or beat you or steal from you or whatever. He ain't going to fuck you over at all. He might try and make some money on you, sell a car, whatever, do gambling, whatever, but he ain't going to take it from you. He's going to let you do it on your own. He's a hustler. He ain't a thief. And he's not a fucking criminal at all. He'll say, I'm a criminal. Yes, technically he's a criminal. He's a convicted criminal. But Pesci is not a criminal. He's not a true criminal in the aspect that the shit he did is not illegal anyway, because it ain't. I can go to Cincinnati and buy some weed at the store. When did you first get locked up the first time, the 5 time?
07.
All right. 15 years ago, he went to prison. I can drive to Cincinnati right now and go buy gummies, blunts, joints, pre-rolls, bongs, whatever well, you can always buy bongs, but you know what I mean, edibles, fucking.
It was the year the Cavs played the
wax.
Spurs in the finals.
There you go, 07. Yep, that was the first time LeBron made it. Yep. But yeah, so 15 years later, you know, I can Nick Lachey at 98 Degrees in his little dispensary in fucking Cincinnati. You don't even have to do that. You can go to like gas stations and buy weed now in Cincinnati, which I'm sure Pesci knows because Cleveland probably has the same thing.
Not only was Pesci railroad, he was bamboozled.
He was bamboozled too.
That's a great word.
He was bamboozled.
Don't forget though, Schmidt. Don't forget though, Schmidt. Pesci does hate kids. That is a crime.
That is true. Maybe he did years in prison for that. But just think about that. Somebody like the motherfucker. It's like back in the old days. People went to prison for, not paying their debt.
Right.
Well,
they get a boatload of money when they send people to prison. It's all about the money.
Exactly, because private companies who line the judges, prosecutors, and the cops and everybody's. How do you think the cops afford all their goddamn military surplus gear? Through grants and military government funding, but also from prosecuting motherfuckers or give motherfuckers. You know how like you have like a little suburb like where Pesci lived up there is Minner, which is a nice, mid to upper class suburb. Their police force probably writes way more tickets than they do in downtown Cleveland. If Pesci would have got busted in downtown Cleveland, he never would have went to prison. Right? That's what you said before, anyway. If you would have got in trouble where you live now, back then you wouldn't have gone to prison, right?
What do you mean?
You would have got. No, I'm saying like you got locked up in the suburbs. If you would have lived where you live now, back when you first got caught,
where I live right now, yeah.
You'd have been like living in Louisville or Chicago. You would never went to prison. They would just been like diversion or pay a fine or here's a ticket, whatever, misdemeanor.
Yeah.
But because he was out in the rich white people area and they want to get all their money for all their little fucking badge fucking wearers that were getting picked on in high school so they can wear their SWAT gear and come kick your door open and shoot your chihuahua because it barked at them. That's how they do that, by busting people like him in the suburbs.
Yep. And you hear about it when you're down there. People are always talking about how much money the judges.
Hey, Pesci, I remember when Pesci, when I paid money for Pesci to come on and tell the prison story, and the nut house story later on. Pesci said, "You got to remember, Ken, they make a lot of money by having people in jail because he thought it was Bubba's going to butt fuck you and beat you up, and Pesci's like, no." You don't understand. They don't want you getting beat up because then they don't make no money off of you. They make X amount of money per day, per meal, boom, 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 because it's a private company. They're not going to let you get beat up. There's not gang
Yeah.
fights. They fucking isolate motherfuckers. They do a threat assessment. There's not going to be no beef because they ain't
They're
going to let
they're
it
they're
happen.
they're quick to love to bust somebody for fighting. Like
Mike Pucci says Bad Chris was on.
if they see somebody that's got like a fucked up eye and they know it wasn't
Right.
done from falling off your bunk, oh, there's gonna be one of the cops might not say something, but there's gonna be one that does.
Right. Exactly. They're not going to let you get beat up in those private prisons because they want the money. Because guess what? If you get beat up too bad, you have to leave, and then they send you somewhere else. Because well, he's in danger
Well,
there.
it's
Or
not
he's
even that.
sick.
It's they don't want to. 'Cause the warden doesn't. He wants to keep his job, and he can't keep
Right.
his
He wants to
job
keep
if the
making that money
prison's
because
just
he's
out of
getting fucking
control.
because he's getting free cruises and trips to Hawaii and Cabo because that's what the company does. They give him bonuses on the side.
Yeah.
It's a big racket, no doubt. Oh shit! College football 2 weeks away, Pesci.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh shit! I might go to Notre Dame this year when Louisville plays Notre Dame up there. About what? Damn, month and about six
Did
weeks, month and
Louisville
a
play
half.
Notre Dame last year?
Yeah, we beat their ass. We kicked the
I
shit
was
out of them.
asking JP how far he was from where Notre Dame plays. He said about an hour away.
He's in Chicago. Yeah, hour and a half, depending on traffic. Yeah, it's just right down the I-80.
I was
Yeah,
always a
I-80.
Notre Dame fan when I was a kid, just because they were always on.
You like Notre Dame, but you're supposed to be an Ohio State guy. You ain't supposed to. You're supposed to hate Notre Dame, just like Michigan and Michigan State fans do, and Purdue fans.
I never hated Notre Dame.
I hate Notre Dame.
I hate
Same
Notre
thing.
Dame. I hate
Yeah,
Notre
but
Dame.
Boss man, aren't you a West Virginia fan?
Nah.
Well, who'd you like? You never liked anybody. You never like. How could you not like West Virginia WVU and like college ball? That's like the
I
only
liked them
team in
when
the state.
I liked them when I was younger. But after Hostetler left, I kind of lost interest in them. But I was an SC fan.
Nice, me too.
Well, yeah. I mean, when you moved out there, but I'm saying when you were a kid though,
No, I was an SC fan when I was young.
Well, I mean, they did have OJ and shit, so you know.
Yeah.
Marcus
Oh,
Allen.
Marcus Allen.
Yeah. Well, they had a lot of good players. They were always good. Notre Dame and SC were always on TV. Michigan, Notre Dame, SC. Notre Dame's been the team on the radio and the TV forever. I mean, nobody
Oh
else
yeah.
has their own TV deal. I mean, Mike Pucci says, "Take me home, country roads, West Virginia, where I belong." Yeah, that's Boss
I
Man's
don't want to
favorite
hear
song.
that. I hate this.
I mean, they play it. They play it at the stadium at the end of the game. I've been there before a couple times when they played it.
They play that.
West Virginia.
They play that and Sweet Caroline.
Well, everybody plays Sweet Caroline because the Red Sox made it famous.
Yeah.
You have to say Yankees suck. Well, in West Virginia fans, they say "Eat shit, Pitt" instead of Yankees suck.
Yeah, Pitt's the big rivalry.
And if you're here in Louisville, we say UK sucks for Kentucky. So everybody changes it.
Yeah.
Gonzo says West Virginia, laughing my fucking ass off. Mermaid. Oh, Mike Pucci says Mermaid used to date the West Virginia offensive line. No, she's in Virginia. She'd be a Cavalier
Thank you,
or a
all right.
Hokie. Yeah, Virginia Tech. Hey, let me tell you, Virginia Tech. That's a bad motherfucking stadium. When they play Enter Sandman, when the team comes out, that's some bad shit. That whole fucking stadium is rocking and jumping.
Pizza Mike said, I'm an Ohio State fan, but Rudy, I hate Michigan football, never hated Notre Dame. True.
Oh, Michigan was one of my favorites too, back in the day.
Well, my uncle played for Michigan, so I have to cheer for Michigan as well. But they're a
Let me use
They're
the
a
bathroom.
secondary
I'll be
team.
right back.
They're a secondary team. Now, when Louisville played Ohio State 2 years in a row, they were both games were close. Louisville was either going to kick a. This is back when they still had ties in college football. Louisville was going to. They could either go for the tie, and the game would be over. But Coach Howard Schnellenberger, the offensive coordinator for the 1972 Dolphins, and the first Miami national title, 1983, head coach, when they beat Nebraska with Bernie Kosar, and Jim Kelly was the backup. Imagine that fucking squad. Good lord. Mike Rozier as well. Oh, and you know who else was on there? I think, and you know who was the freshman or like redshirt freshman? I think, or a freshman, Vinny Testaverde, behind Jim Kelly and fucking Bernie Kosar. You talk about a squad.
Yeah.
That's a fucking squad. Then Jimmy Johnson came in. They won another title, a couple of years later.
I remember when Oklahoma was playing Oklahoma State when Thurman
Thomas and Barry Sanders were in the backfield. Yep.
Well,
Yep.
Thurman Thomas was the running back. It was
Yep.
Sanders' freshman year, and Barry Switzer told his team, "Whatever you do not hurt Thurman Thomas." They're like, "Why? You don't want to play this freshman."
Yep.
And
I got Thurman Thomas and Barry Sanders autographed somewhere.
But he didn't even play the first 2 years. And he was amazing.
And still won the Heisman.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a bad motherfucker. Barry Sanders is the greatest running back of all time, and except for Jim Brown, I'll say Jim Brown, but they're two different kind of backs. But like people like Emmitt Smith ain't got shit on Barry Sanders. He don't. Bo Jackson could have been the greatest of all time, but he got hurt. I mean, honestly, Herschel Walker was great. Eric Dickerson was great. And Sweetness, Walter Payton was fucking awesome. But honestly, Barry Sanders, the dude never had a squad at all. At least the Bears were good. The Cowboys had the greatest offensive line of all time. That's why Emmitt Smith got all
Barry was fucked over.
Yeah, dude, if Barry Sanders played behind Dallas's offensive line or the Niners with Steve Young or Joe Montana, that motherfucker would have had records that nobody could touch ever because they don't run the ball now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody would touch that fucking record ever.
That's why
Tomlinson would have been the
Emmett's
only
record
guy.
is safe.
LaDainian Tomlinson was the one guy that could have probably, been up there, like with Barry. Marshall Faulk was another one. Because
Marshall Faulk was great.
You put Barry Sanders in the NFL today, the motherfucker would be Christian McCaffrey mixed with Tyreek Hill.
Marshall
speed.
Faulk could play receiver too. He was great.
Right. Well, that's why Barry was good too. Barry could catch it out of the backfield. Thurman Thomas, same way.
Marshall Faulk was a better, I think, receiver than Barry.
Well, yeah, because they had he played in West Coast offense. He was, played later too. He got to play with the fucking Rams, the greatest show on turf.
Yeah.
Marshall Faulk, though, he was good with the Colts. And then he fucking left, and I was fucking mad because I was like, the Colts are finally going to be good. Woo woo. And then he fucking left.
I remember when he played for San Diego State.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. The Aztecs.
Oh yeah, I've seen interview of him when he was like a freshman. Dude, he's like a little kid, man, talking.
Oh, yeah. Remember the dude that played for the Falcons? He played for Florida State, Pesci, Warwick Dunn, little bitty dude.
I'm saying during the 90s, nobody knew who San Diego was in college except for when
Warwick Dunn, man, that little motherfucker, he was good too.
Yeah.
Didn't Brian Sipe play for San Diego State?
But I wasn't around for Sipe.
Kawhi Leonard did.
Yeah, I think Brian Sipe played for them. And
Pesci. The Kansas State guy that transferred to Ohio State was named starting quarterback for Ohio State, Will Howard, which he's a good quarterback. He played for Kansas State the past couple of years.
Oh, you're saying this year?
Yeah. So Ohio State's starting quarterback is going to be Will Howard, the transfer from Kansas State. That's why the other quarterback transferred. He left. I don't know. He went to Miami.
Are we playing our joke team on the first game of the year?
Let me tell you. Hold on. They play somebody good though. Besides I think they play Oregon.
Oh, really? Again? Oh, okay. We did last year.
You gotta remember Oregon. Well, I don't know if they played this year, but Oregon, USC, UCLA, Oregon, and Washington are all in the Big Ten this year.
Oh, wait a minute. You said Oregon's in the Big Ten?
Yeah. Oregon,
Oh, wow.
US,
It just got real in the Big Ten.
yeah,
It just got real.
USC, UCLA, Washington, who was in the playoffs last year. You know, Washington, Oregon, USC, and UCLA are in the Big Ten, bro. Which is stupid, but whatever.
What's up with the Pac-10?
Gone.
It's gone. It dissipated. It's gone.
Oh,
No
it's
longer
gone.
exist. Stanford and Cal are in the ACC. Colorado, Utah, and Arizona State are in the Big 12. Eventually, you know what? It's going to be like the NFL. It's going to be like the SEC, Big 10. So like Louisville, the ACC, the Big 12. They're all just going to form like the old
Louisville's in
days.
the ACC, right?
Right. The AFL versus the NFL. And we're all just going to, it's going to be like a pro league because they all get paid now officially. They were getting paid before, but you know, whatever. It's all on the up and up now.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. You all play Akron. Okay. Akron, then Western Michigan, then Marshall. Yeah. You got 3 gimmies. That's three wins. Then you play Michigan State, Iowa.
Oh, you're saying the first game of the season we play Akron?
Yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah.
it's a bullshit game this year.
Yeah, hold on. I'll tell you your schedule. Hold on. Let's see. You play Akron, then Western Michigan, Marshall, Michigan State, Iowa, Oregon, Nebraska, Penn State, Purdue, Northwestern, Indiana, and Michigan. So you don't play Southern Cal, UCLA, or Washington, but you play Oregon.
That's a setup schedule for us to be back in the championship.
Well, you'll be in the playoffs because it's 12 teams this year. So the Big Ten's going to get 2 or 3 teams. The SEC is going to get 2 or 3, or maybe 4 teams. Then the ACC will get 1 or 2
extended
teams.
the playoffs like that?
Yeah, it's 12 teams, bro. It's legit now. There's a real championship, like it should have been. So, like, if Louisville has a 10-2 season and gets in the ACC championship, say against Florida State, and win or lose, we'll probably be in the playoffs. And playing a Michigan, Ohio State, Alabama, Georgia, Colorado, TCU, whoever from the Big 12, That's why I said Louisville's going to have a squad, bro. We were 10-3 last year. Like, we weren't even, the year before, we've been garbage for years. We got to get,
Louisville or Kentucky?
Louisville. We won 10 games last year. That's what I'm saying. We got a decent squad, I think. If we had the proper quarterback, our defense is nasty.
Oh,
we played Notre
Louisville's
Dame.
the one team that had, what's his name, from Baltimore?
Lamar Jackson.
Yep.
Yeah, we have, and Johnny Unitas from Baltimore as well.
Pizza Mike said 12-team playoff.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we have 12. If we play like we did last year, we'll be in the playoffs. Now, granted, during the season, we played Dion's old team, that Jacksonville or Jackson State or whatever, which they're like a good D1A, whatever. I guess they might be D1 now. But we play Kentucky, we play Notre Dame, Clemson, Miami. We got a decent schedule this year. We win enough games, we'll get in the playoff. I have no doubt about that. We got the right coach. Well, Pizza Mike, I don't know though, man. The SEC is so fucking loaded, man. And you also got Oregon, USC, man. They got the right coach. USC is loaded every year, but they got the right coach. They got Lincoln Riley. It was at Oklahoma.
Yep.
They got the right coach. And Oregon is good. Washington, I don't know. Their coach left to coach Alabama, so I don't know how good they're going to be. But we'll see. So I'm saying college football is just
Saban's
college
not in
football is
the
going to get
league
bigger
this year, huh? No Saban?
No, he retired. He left Alabama. He retired.
Well, just like that.
And then they hired Washington's coach, who was in the title game against Michigan and lost. Dan, what was his name? I can't remember his name. Dan Lanning or whatever.
Pizza Mike says, I like USC. They are always in the mix. Yeah, at one time they were.
I'll tell you who else is good is Ole Miss, Mississippi. Lane Kiffin's squad, bro. They're good.
Yep.
Georgia, Alabama. I don't know about Alabama with the coaching change. You never know, but Alabama should be good on paper. Tennessee, Oklahoma, Texas. Texas should be really good. They were in the playoffs last year. Then you also got wild
Alabama never
cards.
struggled with people wanting to live there.
Well, no, I mean, it's like if you're playing for Alabama college football, it's like playing for the Green Bay Packers. It's the only sport that they don't give two shits about basketball down there, bro. And there's no pro team. It's like Kentucky. Kentucky, there's no pro team. Our
Yeah.
pro teams are the college. West Virginia, there's no pro team. Well, Virginia, there's no. Well, technically, I guess Virginia because they have the Redskins or whatever up that way. But there's really no pro team. South Carolina, there's no pro team. That's Clemson. You know, Alabama, Mississippi, there's no pro team. Or if you go out west, Oregon, they ain't no pro team. Well, they have what, the Portland Trailblazers, I guess, and the soccer team. You know, SC, they got the Lakers, the Dodgers. It's big town, but it's still SC's. SC's like Notre Dame. It's a destination. You know, in Texas, they have plenty of teams, but in Austin, they have a pro soccer team or whatever. But Texas, University of Texas, UT is the biggest school in the country. Them and Ohio State are the two biggest schools in the country. Like UT in Texas is like 100,000 students. Ohio State's like 70,000 students.
Here,
Most
let me
state
have my
schools are
stream
like,
real quick.
30,
I'll
40,000
see you guys
students.
tomorrow, Pizza Mike and Gonzo.
Fuck off, Brad.
What does
Are
that
you,
say,
are you off
Sebastian?
now?